Well, shucks. So as you saw in that opening clip, while this last video of this car it was able to hit 100 miles per hour, it did not end well on that 100 mile per hour run. I just did not have enough room, so I didn't have enough brakes. Heck, I don't even know that the car really held at wide open throttle for enough time to keep gaining speed, but that wreck was kind of bad. So what did we break? Well, hurt that backbone pretty bad, obviously, and the chassis is now horseshoe shaped. Everything else seems okay. Body did get a little bit beat up, so we are going to throw a few things at it today. One is we're going to throw that, which is the Perfect Pass carbon fiber chassis kit. I'm going to throw some Method wheels and tires on it, and throw a new body on it. Although I'll probably run the old body for the first run just to make sure it's okay. But I guess there's nothing left to do but to get at it. So gonna get all this crap out of the way. And let's see, we just get some tools here and start at it. So let's grab this guy. Probably also help if I remember to put the camera in HD mode instead of SD mode. Hey, Dave, did you finish the car for me already? Well, thanks, buddy. Well, it's always helpful to have your own little minions around, I guess. Found some broken parts. Well, come on over here, buddy, and it's, okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's nice. That Perfect Pass chassis is very nice. I like how that turned out. Very easy installation. And boy, did we have some issues along the way. Dave, you left some screws out. That's not funny. Well, there's a reason why there's some screws that are left out. One is both of these braces, the rear brace and the front brace, does not mate to the Perfect Pass chassis. I guess because it's so rigid and so thick with the backbone, they figure it probably doesn't need it. And also while I was in there, while Dave was in there, he replaced the rear diffuser, because the rear diffuser, as you can see, has gotten pretty eaten up from multiple crashes. Also, while we were in there, swapped out to the big block motor mount, because I did have the stock mount maxed out. Matter of fact, I even bird board, whatever you want to call it, those holes out a little bit just so I could fit that 35 tooth pinion on there. I always wanted to put this big block motor mount in there anyway, just because eventually I do plan on putting like a 38, 39, I don't know, maybe even a 40 tooth pinion on it. Really not sure yet. First I got to see how well it does with the 35 tooth that's on it. As you can see, it did bend the backbone pretty bad. I had this under the nose as a brace. Matter of fact, that part went right there, and it had bent up the factory one so much that, hell, it bent that, and I didn't even notice that it was bent. But it is back together, so now the attempt is to get this thing consistently above 100 miles per hour without any problems. As it sits right now with this stock, not stock to this car, but stock Horizon stuff. This is a Arrma 160 system. So, you know, it's got that 1250 kV motor and 160 amp ESC. with these giant fans, and even with this 35 tooth pinion, I can run this car back to back to back all the way until the batteries die. And the motor, you can still grab a hold of it without burning yourself. Matter of fact, you can hold it and not even be tempted to pull your fingers away. It stays nice and cool. Maybe 110, 115. Speed controller sometimes gets as high as 130, but that's with repeated back to back to back to back runs. So now that it's much lighter, this chassis is significantly lighter than the stock one, and I expect it to do even better now. Now, you can't use the stock battery mounts, nor can you use the stock little brace for the rear drive shaft. So that kind of does make me wish I would have purchased the Perfect Pass front and rear drive shafts, or at least the rear drive shaft, just to make sure I don't have too much flex. Never know, I might put a small camera in there just to watch it on the speed run. But it is all together. I do have the Perfect Pass front and rear control arms. I have the Perfect Pass springs in the back. I have regular ones in the front because the Perfect Pass ones are so firm. Even when pushing down on the car, I couldn't even push it down. So I do want it at speed to be able to push the nose down a little bit, and the back stays pretty well firm. Doesn't have much give at all, which is perfect. So got a very, very slight rake to it, very, very slight, which I think will be beneficial for the car. So I guess there is really nothing left to do now, except for charge up some batteries and throw the body on it. I am going to run this older diffuser and older body for at least the first couple runs, just to make sure that I don't flip it and bust up that nice brand new body and diffuser I got. But I have high hopes. I think it is going to run well. And Dave, thanks for the help. Let's go, runner. All right, y'all. We are now finally ready for the speed run on the Corvette, or the Felony Corvette. See if this thing can break 100 finally. 100 miles per hour is my personal best. We've got the GPS going. As you can see, it is reading. So let's get right into this before this battery goes low. I did bring extra batteries, but it's been running here for a little bit just to make sure everything's calibrated properly. But we're gonna see what this section of road has to offer. Unfortunately, it's a little bit windier today than I would have liked, but we're gonna try it anyway. Yeah, here it goes for all the marbles. Alright, I'm glad I turned those brakes down, because that is keeping it much more in control. Definitely able to keep on throttle for a bit longer that time. Let's see what we got there. And it is reading 83. Okay, something is definitely wrong. Well, so much for that being a cool video. That only did 83, and the reason why is I imagine you all heard that pop as it went by. Rear drive shaft. So that pass was on a front wheel drive only. Still managed to do 83 miles per hour. Well, it definitely ate up these front tires. So yeah, it was sending, oh, those are toast now. Yep, sending all the power through the front tires. It was just spinning them. So 83 was as good as it could do. Now I know what I have to do. I'm going to have to call up Raz and get some of the Perfect Pass carbon fiber drive shafts. Dang, all of that work only for 83. I still have faith that this car will be able to break 120 with this system in it, but we're going to have to... There's not even any heat in it. Yeah, guess we're just going to have to go ahead and order the Perfect Pass carbon fiber drive shafts and give it a try. So I hope y'all enjoyed this fail video, and I hope y'all are having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. So yeah, that turned out to be much more of a fail than I was expecting. This is just a little after action report. Like I showed when I was out there, it did blow out the rear drive shaft, so I am going to order the drive shafts. But holy cow, it really just obliterated these front tires. I didn't realize, that pop on that very first pull was that rear drive shaft. So it was doing that kind of speed and was actually that stable on a front-wheel drive only platform. Which makes me wonder, is 83 a record for a front-wheel drive car? I'm going to have to look that up to see if that is any kind of record, but 83 on front-wheel drive. So I'm going to order the drive shafts now, and it'll take a little bit for them to get here, but we're going to go back at it again as soon as they get here. So I hope my fail brought some entertainment and also let you all know what not to do. Do not run the stock metal drive shafts when you're trying to go that fast, especially when you don't have any support. So anyway, this is the Dude RC. I hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I hope you all are having fun with friends and family, and I hope you all are out there playing with your RC stuff. Catch you guys on the next video.